What's up, good people? It's your boy M to the H. Finally, we're here to the animation basics, and I just want to take this opportunity to welcome you all. So, without any further ado, we're gonna hop onto the computer and get started. So, like I said, thought I would show you a way to get the software for those of us that don't have the software. So, go onto your web browser. For me, I use Safari. I already have Google on, so you want to go onto Google. Hey, today is the 4th of July, so you have Google. You know Google and your thing. So just type Adobe After Effects, and I'll just put trial. Okay, I'll go on to whatever link you find interesting. So here I am on the Adobe website, and it automatically just goes to the trial. So you want to click on the start your trial, and as you can see, you have for individuals, business, students, and teachers, whichever one you choose to have. But it used to be for a month, I mean the trial, but I don't know why it says 7 days now for free. But I mean, so you click on that. I already have, I don't know why I'm having this, but I'm sure you'll be able to get the software downloaded. So let's go on to the software now. So I'll launch Adobe After Effects since I already have it installed on my computer. And I hope everybody is having a great day so far. So we have Adobe After Effects launched now, and the first screen that you see will be your home, kind of like a welcome, a welcome page. So yeah, so what it shows you, it just shows you most of the projects that you've worked on in the past. I don't know how many you can have on this one page, but as you can see, it shows me the last time that I opened my projects. As you can see, the days, it shows me the file sizes and the file type, which is for Adobe After Effects. So since we're starting from from scratch, so I'll just go to new project. And mind you, if you had worked on a project before and it's not on here, you can always click open project here and you go find where your project is. So I'll click on new project. So this is exactly what Adobe After Effects look like. Don't feel intimidated. It looks like it, but trust me, I'm sure by the time you get a grasp of this, you would really find it easy. So you have your top panels here that just regular software stuff. You have your file, edit, composition, but you won't, it's not selectable now just because we don't have any project selected. So let us go to some of the tools that we have on top here. You have your home. Home is the previous scene that we had earlier, you see. So I'll just close that. So you have your selection tool. Selection tool is the tool kind of like your default. So if you have any other tool selected before and you're trying to have your default tool back, this is very handy for that. And the shortcut will be V. And you have your hand tool, helps you to like move projects around in a scene. What else is there? We have your zoom tool. You know what, zoom, for you to zoom in and out of your project. Next is the rotation tool. You use that to rotate within the scene. And you have your camera. We'll get into all these once we get in the future. And you have your pen behind tool. It helps you to move your anchor points from point A to B, etc. And you have your rectangle tool, which is, it helps you to create a mask or to create shape layers. And you have your pen tool. If by chance you've used Photoshop before, this is exactly uh, the way it is in Photoshop too, just that you can use this for videos. You have your text tool for typing into your scene, creating some nice graphic stuff like that. You have your brush tool, very handy for some visual effect stuff. Um, You have the clone stamp, just like Photoshop as well. Eraser, just like Photoshop. It's there. You have your rotor brush, helps you to create mask. Yeah, I'll explain that in the future so you understand better. And this will be puppet tool. Yeah, helps you to create some interesting animation as well. Snapping is you want to snap um, files in your scene to maybe a particular grid or something like that. I'll go to my right. These are your different panels that you can play with. You have animation. So what this it means is just how you have, different sections. Say you want to move one to the other. Say the way I have my preview here. Click on these four lines here, and you want to undock the panel. So as you can see, I already have the panel undocked. So with this blue, you hold on to it and you snap it on anywhere in the scene that you want. As you can see, like that. So let's say I want it right here. You see, it goes right back. And you can always undock it back, move it around again. Say you want to move it down here. See that? You can always undock it again. And mind you, once you have that going, if you want to save it so that once you relaunch After Effects, you want the same panel. You want this is like your preferred panel. All you have to do is just go on to that. So it was on standard. Click on standard. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Let's do that again. We're on standard. Undock. Move it. Okay, let's say I add it onto this panel. So you click on your standard and you just click save changes to this workspace, or you can also save as a new workspace. In that way you have your own workspace in your name or whatever name you want. Like me, I created this one called MH while I was just messing around. I'll be sure to delete it sometime. So yeah, that's just what your workspace does for you. And if you still have questions or whatever that you need help with, you can always type something whatever here and you'll be able to get some more information. So yeah, to my right here is just your color information, or I think anything inside of After Effects. If you want to get some detailed information, once you toggle around, it shows some information here. And for your audio levels, if if you're really into audio and all that kind of stuff, yeah, you were able to do that here. Preview, what preview does is where you're able to like play, pause, rewind, loop, and all that. And the shortcut for that is gonna be a space bar. So let us go to character. Character is obviously for your type. That's your typography. You mess with your fonts, font sizes, colors. Any all this just takes care of your text. Brushes comes in handy whenever you use your brush tool. We'll get into all that too when we get more advanced. Paragraph, this obviously is for your text too. You're able to change the margin and align and all that kind of stuff. Your effects and preset, this comes in, you'll be using this a lot. Just so you know, this is where you find all the nice effect that you want to add onto your footage, anything you want to add. So they are all there, and you can easily type, say I want a blur, you can easily type blur. Anything that is related to blur, it will bring all that out. If I wanted to type something with colors, I can always type color and it would bring anything that is related to colors. So it comes in really handy like that. With time, you would know, and all you just get to do is just type in. And you also have different presets here as well. that have been created, so that way you don't have to start from the scratch. Sometimes I use it just to kind of reference, then I build from that. So yeah, that's really cool. And down here, this is your render queue. So if you have worked on a project and you want to render it out of After Effects so you can get to watch it, show your friends, or anybody, this is where it would show a queue, because you can add as many projects as possible to render at the same time. So it would render one after the other. And to my left here, we have our project panel. So what your project panel will do for you, this is where you get to import files from outside of After Effects that you want to animate, or whatever you want to do with it. And effects control, so whenever you had any effects on your project, or on your file rather, this is where it will show the attributes of your effects, so you're able to mess around with it to get some really cool awesome effects. And here, as you can see, name, this is where your projects will be, and it will show you the name, file type, size, the frame rate, which can be very important sometimes, the in and out point. I think it also shows you the file. Yeah, it shows you the file path. So file path is to show you where your project is located outside of After Effects. Yeah, and here you can create a new folder. Say you have too many files lining up here and it's just looking all messy, you can always use your new folder, rename it, and have kind of categorize things. I like to really be organized whenever I'm working, so I tend to use that a lot. And to the right of that is where you create your new composition. We'll not be getting into that today, but you'll get to use that a lot, just so you know. What do we have there? It's your project settings. It's just an icon, and here you can change your bitrate. If you understand bitrate, you can look it up. There's some good tutorials out there to understand bitrate, but basically bitrate is just kind of like how detailed your work will look, so to speak. Delete, so say you have projects that you want to delete or files, click on the file here and you hit delete. So I hope this is been helpful for today. So because I like I said, this is gonna be topic by topic. I don't want to overwhelm people by just dabbing into a lot at the same time. So take your time, rewind. If you have any questions, make sure you put on the comment section and ask me anything. And for those of you that might be shy, you can always DM me as well to ask questions. And if you're not able to download the Adobe After Effects software from the Adobe website, hit me up. I'll be able to figure something out for you. If you're a Mac user, if you're a PC user, I'll be sure to be able to help. So I hope that was fun. Yeah, I know it's only the beginning, but with time you get used to it. Anyways, if you have any questions or any concern, make sure you drop any comments. Feel free. I'll make sure to answer any questions. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And yeah, I'll see you in the next topic.